I find this amazing that I'm so nervous about this, but and it really shouldn't. A certain amount of time ago, I made a comment on a song called comment on a video that had the song called "The Color of Blue." And I said it was an inspiration for a sclub7 story or fictional story I'm gonna try to create soon. It's kind of as I said, it's kind of a mixture of tragedy, drama, comedy, it's humorous moment, some humorous moments, sci-fi, fantasy, and inspiration. There is this individual who calls himself Marshall Wilder. He finds himself, his planet and his dimension is falling apart, it seems. And, slowly but surely. Over the course of time, he fears, find the destruction of his universe and his dimension, and he finds himself on the verge, his planet and his dimension on the verge of actually collapsing. But he decides to accept the destruction of his world and his dimension. Amazingly, for some unknown reason, he sits beside his one he loves, his family. They all hear a loud noise outside of a home where they live. They ask him to go take a look. Amazing, as a matter of fact, they all decide to go out and take a look, so we'll see what's going on. When they go step outside, suddenly there's all kinds of rumbling and the shaking and everything else. All of a sudden, when this Marshall Wilder steps backwards, from losing his balance, he suddenly finds himself falling through this unusual portal. And he starts screaming, "No! No! I don't want to lose them. I don't want to let them down. I don't want to leave them." But unfortunately, it's too late. He goes to the portal, and he starts falling backwards through dimensions. It's like a dimensional gateway or some kind of nexus that houses openings to other dimensions. And before he loses sight of the opening of his dimension, he sees things collapse, and then hears screams of his family, and it closes up. He screams for them out of loss and out of despair. He falls through the dimensions, and he finds himself being very sleepy, and he falls asleep. Well, anyway, he goes through these adventures going through these dimensions, through this nexus, and he finds himself going to the realm or the dimension of sclub7 in Miami. But during the time he falls through, he finds himself completely changed. He's younger, he's more powerful than he ever was. He's completely changed. But he's lowest ends of his powers because he isn't used to it yet. But he has just enough strength and power to survive a crash of his body hitting the sand, boom, 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 and crashing into where the trees and the property of the hotel where sclub7 is being forced to do slave labor during a hurricane, unfortunately. He finds himself standing up, collapsing, stumbling around, and just before Joe herself gets thrown up by this umbrella of this hurricane force winds, he grabs her. When he jumped, Marshall jumps up, grabs her, and tries his best to actually fly towards the ground again, and unfortunately he's lost so much control. Spank, slap, slam into a tree, a palm tree. But he takes the blow for one that he tries to save. He begs them to take Joe in so they will be safe. They would show concern for him. No, and I said no, and he says no. You, all of you are more important than I am. I'm nothing without my family. I've lost too much. You people are more important than I. And he's weak and weaker, and nearly dying. You see, the reason why they're concerned is because they all went through this dream, a communal dream. It's kind of like a group dream. He fell asleep while was falling through the dimensions, through this nexus, and his mind connected with the other sclub7's mind, members of sclub7's minds, and he goes and uses his newfound powers to save them from this creature, this malevolent entity that was trying to keep their souls and their memories and their minds to himself. But because of Marshall's newfound powers, not only does he save their lives and their souls and their memories and everything else, but he crushes the bad guy and saves their lives, and on top of all that, they become fast friends in this unusual dream. And he tells them about what happened. Well, when they find out it's him, they do everything in their power, especially Joe, the one that Marshall saves, and he struggles as much as he can, tells them to just leave him there, but they bring him in for safety. Well, anyway, I will continue, but anyway, this story will be a fiction story about sclub7, about a tragic characters and tragic person's experiences with the people, the sclub7 from sclub7 Miami, that dimensions sclub7, and about the experiences he has with them, their feelings with each other, their feelings for him, and so forth. Well, anyway, I just want to let you know about this idea of mine. I hope you like the idea, and anyone that's an sclub7 fan, I hope you particularly like it. Bye bye for now.